See, I got a Vita TV when it got super cheap, and I just stored it on the closed for like a year and a half. Lucky you. Yeah, I'm not sure about outside America and Japan, but I mean in America, like they went on sale for like $25 easy, and it honestly, like, I tried to actually ask if Aaron won one. He probably would still say he's not that interested, probably. Get the volume here. This new TV I got, even though I have a headset plugged into it, the volume actually still affects it, oddly enough. Very strange. Let's see. If I was in America, I would have gotten a bunch. Well, I had 3. I have the original one, which is the one I'm playing now, that I got from Mike from giving him stuff. I gave him stuff from GameStop and I think like a 10. I think he wanted to sell it to me for like 35, and I gave him a bunch of the stuff I found from GameStop and a 10, and I got that. So I thought that was a good deal. And then I bought 2 of them for 25 at Walmart, and I sold one of those to Dan because he won one because he wanted to play on his TV. So I do technically have one still brand new in this box. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it. Originally, I bought them back when I was still doing giveaways. I bought them then, you know, before all sense of insanity lost their mind. So that's kind of why I haven't really, I mean, back then, you know, I was making a few dollars, so I kind of consider that something to feed into giveaways, and you know, now I don't really make anything, so that's kind of why I haven't done one in a while. But I've been thinking about trying something, because I liked giving stuff away. I've been thinking about trying that Amazon Twitch thing, but let's get going. Let's get going. Yes, but there are still a few compatibility issues that have been getting fixed, like the Nathan Drake game. Someone actually made a hack so it'll actually use the thingamabob in the controller, which you'd think Sony would have been able to do that themselves. They didn't. So the segments where you had to balance wouldn't work. So someone actually made a hack so you can add it to the whitelist and use your controller now. So, but there were a few games that, and that one game where you used the touch screen that like had your fingers interact with the world or some crap. No, you're thinking about the PSP Go. The PSP Go was digitally only, and it was a failure. It bombed everywhere. I actually saw one of those in a pawn shop recently. They wanted like $100 for it. It's like, why? I mean, you could still get PSP games off PSN, but you have to go through either your PS3 or your computer to do it. It's like, that's not worth that hassle. You probably just better off hacking it. Yeah, you can't play like 2 or 3 games that use back touching the camera. Well, they made a hack for that too. The problem was with it whitelisted, it would say something about it doesn't sense a camera. Someone made a hack to trick the Vita TV into telling the game that the camera was on. So they made that actually work. So I think the ever-growing list of the few games that have problems, even if they're whitelisted, is growing shorter and shorter because the community that's getting the problems fixed. Well, get scolded, I guess 2.0. I swear the band in Ohio just reminds me of Igus. I think it was Cell was just saying I was insane last time, I think. I can't remember. Somebody was just saying, it might have been Cell or Pad. Somebody was telling me I was insane. Is that what she's worried about? Her blankie? No, my blankie! Don't drag it away! Let's see. Sony themselves could easily fix all of that by adding the DualShock motion support and the eye. Yeah. Like I said, I mean, people literally hacked to make the Nathan Drake game work with PS3 or PS4 controllers. So obviously, it's able to be done because it's been done. And somebody actually did it, so... As for why some are blocked, even though they could function, I don't know. There could be an argument that the publisher has to okay it as well. I mean, it may be a case that Sony can't just blatantly activate them all. It might also have to do with the publisher, possibly, but I don't know. Well, technically, you can still sleep without the blankie. There are a lot of games that have console and Vita ports. Yes, lately they have been doing a lot of PS4 and Vita. If it's going to be on the Vita, they've been basically doing a PS4 version. And I think developers are doing that because of the impending death of the Vita. Because I think this is the last year Asia is going to be publicating physical Vita carts. I think it's ending this year for Asia. Or was it this year for Japan and next year for Asia? It was something like that. It's all coming to an end soon when it comes to the physical form of it. So they blocked to force people to buy the console version if they wanted to play on the... Now that is basically what's happening with that, at least physically. I believe for the US factory, it's done. Like, if you haven't placed your game in to be manufactured by now, I think it's too late for the American plant. Asia, as far as I understand, is still accepting, but it has a cutoff date too. But I think the America cutoff date is already gone. So, so when it comes to like having the physical version, but as for like blocking its functionality on the TV itself, I guess you could say some people might be doing that possibly, but I don't really see the point unless the price was different. You know, if the console version costs more, then I could see that, but... Pretty new and fun. Honestly, this lady, very cobwebby in the head, isn't she? They did that before? Like, on what particularly? I mean, I guess you could technically connect the PSP 3000, was it the 3000? Yeah, I think it's the 3000 model to a TV, but it's pretty meh. You have to also use the TV zoom function to make it full screen. Well, she seems like the type that would just try to go back to sleep. Blocking to the PlayStation TV to sell the console version. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, it could also be that they just don't really want to bother, because, I mean, the TV was a flop. I mean, it didn't sell well, and then everyone clearanced for cheap, and then it's gone. They discontinued, like... How long was it even in production? I don't think it even was in production that long. There's a bunch of games blocked that they didn't even use the touchscreen. Yeah, but that's why I said it could also be that the publisher has to okay it or maybe create code for it. I don't know the logistics of whether Sony could just be like, well, we don't care about your opinion. We're making the game work. Because obviously Sony does own the system, but because of how it is, there could be a weird logistics in there. Well, to be fair, that is accurate, technically, because that's why the whitelist exploit came into existence, so that is technically true. They just have to checkmark a thing to let the TV play it. But that's why I said there could be a logistics thing in that regard. As for, like, code, that would have to do with things like with the Nathan Drake game and that one game where you put your fingers in the game. Like, those would need coding, or the problem that's with Disgaea 3. If I remember correctly, Disgaea 3 has, like, a weird pop-up message because it has to do with, like, the gyroscope or something, and they didn't take that out, or something like that. As far as I know, that's all she does is diddle-daddle. It's nothing but cobwebs. Logistics is selling console version. I'm just saying. There could be legal logistics. I mean, like, Sony may own the console, but, you know, they don't own the particular game, so I don't know. That's a legal thing that you would have to see, like, how the contract for doing a Vita game works, which, as far as I know, there's none of those online, so I can't comment on it. I was gonna say, it still terrifies me, the idea of her on a surfboard. Like, that's a very frightening idea. Well, I didn't have any breakfast, so starve. If it's that easy to enable it, I guess it's other than technical reasons, like publisher or something. That's what I'm saying. Like there could be some logistic law type thing that the publisher has to okay for Sony to do it. Like, I'm saying, like, Sony might not have the literal right to do it without the publisher saying okay. But that would all depend on the contract, Willie. See, I would have figured Persona Arena. Well, we do need to do some of that. We might do some of that tomorrow. What time is it right now? 12? Might be able to fit some of it in today. But tomorrow we're going to be starting a new game for Dan, though. Tomorrow. Alright. Daily duties. I don't know how many chapters this is going to be. Well, to the underground command post thingamabob. Let's see. Yet that game will take up all your... Yes, that game will take up all your time. Arena, like... I would say the Arena 2 storyline for P4 went by pretty fast compared to the original Arena, but I wasn't expecting it to unlock a whole new thing for the P3 cast, which I really think is just going to be trending old ground just from P3's... like, they're going to reverse the situations where you play the P3 characters through the fights, so I don't think there's going to be anything unique in it, but we're going to do it. Like I said, most didn't enable it because they had a console board. I guess that's a fair point. Because, like you said, they have to okay it. Or they have to submit it to Sony, so... I don't know. The Vita just was a mixed bag. No, the new game will last the whole time. That I don't know. That would depend. Some didn't take a bottle to adding PlayStation TV support, though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The TV kind of sunk. So some developers might have been like, well, I don't know if we should really bother Roy. I mean, how many of our fans honestly have the Vita TV? Eh? I mean, it sold below the handheld, so. Actually, that's a good question. What are the numbers between the handheld and the TV? I wonder, actually. You don't even know what the game is, Dan. They could have made so much money by advertising TV as a multimedia player was much cheaper than the Apple TV. Actually, they did kinda. It was supposedly going to get Netflix compatibility, which it never got, and a few other apps that it never got. I don't know how much they did, but I know you can find old topics of people be like, "Where's that damn Netflix app? Oh shit, they were gonna do it." Yeah, I think it was supposed to use the PlayStation Now thing too, I think. Like, if I remember quickly, that was actually one of the selling points, that they wanted to use the PlayStation Now and stream to it to play, like, PS4 games or some crap. Like, use it, like, kind of like how the Steam box thing works. How it streams to it. Some crap like that. Yeah, got some in my eye. Ah. The new game will renew your faith in my streams. And the uploaded HD graphics will burst through the screen. They just advertised the PS Now and as a second PS4 through remote play. Yeah, and the remote play. Man, the only part of this video is just gonna have so much Vita conversation in it. People are gonna be like, what the hell is going on? Get on with it! You were supposed to go underground. Yeah. Well, they call themselves sisters anyway. Why would she be embarrassed? Vita's life, man. I do like the Vita. There was a guy I watch on YouTube. He has like this kind of weird. It's like a white ghostly thing with a big nose with a little top hat. What is it? Casposoa, something like that. He did a Vita video talking about how he was really disappointed in the graphics and frames. And to be fair, though, at least games I played aren't like, action Nathan Drake type things. I played a lot of RPGs, which don't usually involve needing crap loads of frames, so I guess, I mean, it's like, oh, look at those 60 frames! Look at the blinking 60 frames, man! But, I don't know. It really depends on the type of games you're playing in that regard. But I don't know. I haven't really disliked it. Most games I played on the Vita. I play a lot more of them since I got the TV. Like, when I bought the handheld, I played Danganronpa 1 and 2 on there and a few other games, but not playing for the... What? What frames are you looking at? I think you're talking about a different character. Though I don't think Dan was here when we transitioned into this arc of the storyline, I don't think. So he probably hasn't seen the particular one killed, or I don't remember. I'm pretty sure Pad was, and I think so, missed. What time does the lousy, not really a remade Resident Evil 2 stream start? And not sure about being lousy. The demo was pretty good, but I mean, obviously it's not a remake. I would say it's remade. It is remade. It's not really much of a, like, if you mean like a faithful remake of a tank control style game, then yeah, it's not that. It's just totally redone in a slower paced Resident Evil 4 style. Oh, I'm getting so many comments now. I'm not gonna buy the game today, I think, Carter, so maybe tonight. And welcome to the stream today. Yeah, reimagining could be a bell word. But the demo wasn't too bad, to be honest. I definitely liked the instilled darkness everywhere. That really does have a nice add to the atmosphere. Oh, by the way, hey, Carter again. I'm on camera. Gonna blow. Well, at least it came out. But yeah, I think I'm more comfortable with the Resident Evil 2 remake versus the the Final Fantasy 7 remake, because at least the Resident Evil 2 remake is a survival horror game still, but the Final Fantasy 7's going from a turn-based RPG to some weird 15 action hack and slash thing. So to me, that's just really leaving your field. That's never going to be released. I don't know about never, but it at its weight, it's probably going to be like 5 years from now. If you stream Final Fantasy 7 remake, yeah, I'm pretty sure Carter's going to pass on that, unless it's to laugh at it. Honestly, I think it's going to be terrible. I can always see the fan bickering over it if it ever came out. Well, they scrapped the... Oh, so much conversation going on here when we're trying to advance the story. The people who made the dot hack games were making it, and they scrapped all that. They haven't shown any of the new version they're making, so maybe if we're lucky, it's been scrapped, and maybe they were like, hey, you know, maybe we should go back to turn-based. Yeah, they took it from the developer who made the dot hack games, whatever the hell they were called. I can't even remember. I don't even know that many games they made besides dot hack. I know there was at least one other game they made I knew of, but I can't think of it. Let's see, and now I meant... Oh, you want the live stream the Resident Evil 2 remake? Oh, that would be cool. I'd check that out. As long as it's, you know, a time frame I could actually join. Was that the name of the engine they were using? Oh, you know, I just realized. I didn't have... Oh my goodness. I just noticed the chat... Oh my goodness. I didn't have the chat window up. Wow. Fail. GG me. I did not even notice that wasn't up. I just noticed that. I was like, wait a minute. Good job, me. The Final Fantasy 15 engine they spend a fortune on. Oh. Yeah, Square Enix, ever since leaving the PS2, seems like they keep wanting to make one new engine for every game and then never use it again. And in today's video game world, that's a terrible way of going about business nowadays. You need to get some use out of it. Bill hasn't been around very much. I'm surprised he showed up for a little bit, but I guess he left. I think it's good for him to build a engine, but when you build an engine, you need to get some use out of it. Not just build one engine, use it once, and then throw it to the wind and make a whole new one. Like, obviously, if you're doing a different game that the engine's not good for, that's a different thing. But, you know, if it covers a few different bases, you need to get some use out of it. Exactly. I mean, it seems like they just want to waste so much time developing an engine, and it just creates a sinkhole. Get Resident Evil remake on the Xbone? I don't know. Man, didn't you have like a 3 terabyte hard drive for your PS4? Good lord, I have more games than you. How the hell is yours full? Mine's not even full. I've never even uninstalled anything yet. How is yours full? You actually even sell your games. How is yours full? I'm generally like flabbergasted at that. That is true. Bill wanted me to play Resident Evil 2, which I actually was going to, but a problem was when I went and got my disc, I never noticed it. It was probably because, you know, that was like somewhere early high school. I probably didn't even notice it, but there was a crack in the middle of one of the discs. And on a PS1, that would probably be fine. But, you know, because I was going to do it on the PS3, that's auto feed thing, and I wouldn't be able to, you know, check how the disc is inside, so, and cracked discs like that can scratch lenses, so I was kind of like, oh, shit, I gotta tell Bill, I'm probably not going to do. So, I need to find, and see, that's why I was thinking of playing the original Resident Evil 2 before the remake. But I need to find at least a replacement for that one disc, if not, which is unlikely. I'd probably have to get the whole thing, both discs. Let's see. But yeah, he is a big fan of 2. Yeah, 15's development was a freaking nightmare. Yeah, it takes a long time to make the engine for modern games. You know, in the old days, that was easier to do that kind of thing. Now, if you're not going to use it for multiple games, you're wasting a lot of time. So, and you have more games, but all aren't installed. I mean, that's true, but I mean, still, I have more games that I keep, and I've never deleted anything. So I don't know. And since you get rid of some of yours, I would assume you would uninstall the data. I would think, but okay, you can stream original, and I'll do the remake. And I would think it'd make a better talking point. Refreshing my mind, because I mean that was originally why I was replaying 7, refresh my mind for it, but you know it's basically in the gutter for now, so that's why that kind of got shelved on the side. But we'll get back to it though. The cobweb head goal is going to be the hope of mankind. We're doomed. Ooh. No, you're doomed.
そうです、ニル。あらゆる意味であなたが救うのです。
Old definitions? What the hell is that supposed to mean? I have two kids who have their own save games. Okay, that there you do have a point there. You got multiple people using your console. They may have their own games, and I wouldn't think their data would take up much space, but you know, it kind of depends on how much they have. But I'll give you that.
測定を始めよう。くくるか。今回もよろしく頼むよ。
いいけど、さっさとしてよね。
Still, I seriously swear, this guy looks like he wandered in from a whole nother game. The detail on him is so completely different from everyone. And Alan had that, it wasn't as, Alan was kinda in the middle. He also had a pretty different art aesthetic to him, but this guy is just way out in a different aesthetic.
協力しないといけない理由がいまいちわからないから。
案ずることはありません。じきに答えは導かれるはずです。
We must protect the beach and the lands. For who then will protect?
ここに来るまでのことを何も覚えていないって前にも言ったでしょ。うん。けど本当はちょっと違ってて真っ白なんだ。
How much you want to bet he kidnapped all of them? Like, how much you want to bet? He kidnapped all of them, made them forget, like, whatever their past war and crap. I'm betting it. Money right here. Bet. They also like to record the video of their games, so I have tons of 50-minute clips on my hard drive. Yes, those can consume a lot of space. Back when I did videos off my PS4, that can consume a lot of space. They do. They very well do. So that is probably where all your hard drive space is. Because ever since, you know, I got my Elgato, I stopped using that. And got with the majority. There's a few little clips I got of some random things. I think the last clips I ever did was in Dark Souls 2, which was more recent actually. With I was like helping Aaron and his brother with something, and his character was doing some really weird things. It was hilarious.
覚えてないんじゃなく、ただないの。私たち3人はみなしごだから両親のことも知らない。
Yeah, I'm betting on the kidnapping, man. It's kidnapping.
けどみんなどこかにその記憶を留めてるんだと思う。ぬくもりとか空気とか、それが存在したっていう感触を。
Memories of warmth, air, and anything that proves existence. Because you always remember the air.
私にはそれがないんだ。あるのは真っ白で冷たい世界だけだった。でもそこにお父さんとニルが来てくれて、この世界に連れ出してくれたんだ。そしてこっちに来た後はレドニーが優しくしてくれた。だから3人は私にとって大切なの。そっか。じゃあレドニーはお母さんみたいな感じ？うん。だけどそう言うと怒るよ。だろうね。何もつながりがないっていうのは寂しいね。
Yeah, it would probably kind of suck to be stuck in a war-mongering world and not have any memories.
多分人はそれに耐えられるようにできてないんだと思う。けど今の私は大丈夫。すっかり変わったから。
Life will change.
そっか。確かに今のメイちゃんは幸せそうだよ。そう。寝る前にいつもお願いしてるの。 このままずっとみんな一緒にいられるようにって。
うん、本当にそうなってほしいよね。
レドニー、
Look, it's Mom! That's officially her name now. Mom. Yo, Mom. Oh, you know, I just realized Dan's probably gonna... Oh, deal. I think I set up a really bad joke. Oh yeah, we got a Mako for the last dungeon, so that means we're gonna be going right into a boss fight. Unless we get one of those weird little crystal dungeons. Eat, 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 eat. You know, it's kind of weird. Like, in the first game, they went to the cafeteria a lot to eat, change your weight. And then the second arc, they didn't really do that very much. I think it happened, like, once during the second arc. Take what? The emergency rations. Why do you have a bar of chocolate as an emergency ration? Enough calories for 2 days worth of activities? Well, I hope you plan on doing that much, or that's just gonna turn the weight. 50 years? As far as I know, chocolate can last a pretty long time, can it? Grease looks so good sometimes. If it's not a pizza, probably not much. Like pizza and maybe fried chicken. And that's about it, I would say, for me. Toothpaste? Who does that? Besides, like a really young kid eating toothpaste. Especially since toothpaste a lot of times has bleach in it now. I mean, maybe not kids' toothpaste, but I mean, like, why? Yeah, if it has bleach, she's poisoning herself. Nana. I just say a lot of toothpastes have bleach in them. You basically poisoning yourself. I don't know how much bleach it takes to actually have like hugely negative effects. I wouldn't think a little would do that much, but I mean, I don't know. I can't speak from experience. Yes, they do. I think we've only had, like, 2 people with normalish names. It seems like the team for this game sat down and was like, okay, what is the most out there, batshit crazy shit we can do that's far beyond the norm? Because, like, the only, like, normal thing in this is the visual novel storyline. Everything else is just really different. We were eating during this whole conversation, sorry. Oh look, where's supplies? Who saw that coming? They took everything that makes up a dungeon crawl, but made everything incredibly weird and different. Exactly. I mean, still, I don't know of any turn-based RPG that you see the monsters in a dungeon crawling aspect. Like, wheel-time ones, you see monsters, but I've never seen a turn-based one where you see the monsters in the dungeon. And no, I'm not counting the, what are they called? The SOEs or whatever in Etra Odyssey. I'm not counting those. Those are more of a unique thing. I mean, like, all enemies. It's a Gigant. We're all doomed. Time for combat. And it probably means we're going to go into one of those quizzes. Like, I think almost literally every time, besides the very early segments of this game, every time we go to the marker, we get thrown into one of those weird crystal dimension things. Well, no food for you. Better dine and dash. We're leaving without you if you're late. Well, good luck fighting it on your own then. Let's count down 5 minutes. Let's see what happens. Maybe it'll be like, what was that, Far Cry 4, where you sat at the table the whole time and the game ends. That would be hilarious. Perfect for westerns that bitch about random encounters. I only bitch about random encounters if A, they are so incredible, like, take 2 steps, battle, 2 steps, battle, 3 steps, battle. Or, it's a very, like, puzzle-heavy game, and you got random battles happening very often in between. Like, Golden Sun, I think, is one of the few games that does that kind of thing really right. Because if you notice, usually when you have, like, a bunch of big overall puzzle to do in Golden Sun, it usually stops the random encounters, if I remember correctly, doing that. So you can kind of mess around with the puzzle some when it's like a really big, complicated puzzle. Or maybe my memory's rusty, or I'm confusing it with something else, maybe. But I can tell you, it can get really annoying when you're trying to do this big overarching puzzle and you keep being interrupted with random battles. Be fair, I can't really remember the consistency in the older Dragon Quest games. It's been so long since I played those, like, so long. 10 steps back to heal. Be fair though, when it comes to the really old ones, I played the Game Boy Color. I do actually own Dragon Quest, I believe. I know I have 1, and I think I had 3 and 4? Or was it... I know I have 4 and 1 for sure. I can't remember if I own 2 or 3 on NES. But when it comes to 1, 2, and 3, I be in the GBA... the Game Boy Color versions. I've never been in the NES versions. Maybe something in the future to do. Maybe. If I'm suicidal. Nothing like the Cave of Wonin! Wasn't that the name of the cave in Dragon Quest II? The Cave of Wonin? The Death Hell? I'm pretty sure that was called the Path of Cave of Wonin or some shit like that. As long as the games have a spell item to avoid or diminish, that also is good too. Well, that's like currently $18 on Amazon right now, so I'm thinking today after the stream, I'm gonna try. I've never tried Best Buy's price matching system. So I'm going to try it on that, because they still have it for $39 at Best Buy. And I'm gonna try it on that, see how that process works out on it. Yeah, if all three of us die, it's all up to you, Mana. You can save the world. Well, I'm probably gonna buy it today, so $18 is a pretty cheap price. Fresh crisp salad. I didn't take her for a very salad type person. Yeah, she didn't even get to eat. Like, what are you bitching? For the sake of the fishermen, the Gigant must die! Where's my... I need to, like, have, like, a sword sit, like, on the side to be like, perish! I probably should do something like that. Like, have, I have a styrofoam bow axe I used to use for videos way back when I was in the condo. Like, have that, like, he'll... For Irish! Oh, that sounds good. I look forward to that, then. See, I got the collector's edition 35 since it had some coupons. Yeah, you mean like that point system they do? Of course, I don't know if the international one does that. The US one has a point system based on purchases. I had like $14 in that. I used that towards the Blind Prince and the Blind Prince and the Lyle Princess, or is it Lyle Princess and the Blind Prince? I don't know. I'm really looking forward to that game. Can't wait for it to come out. I think it's coming out in February, I believe. Can't wait. Looking forward to it. Cause that Woes one before it, in the line, you got several of these little goal horror games that NIS has done, and like I really liked the first one with the little fairy things with the touchscreen. I liked the one where you lost in the town with ghosts. I haven't played the sequel to that one. I do have it, but I haven't played it. But the Woes one with the little goal consuming like weird red blood, I tried it for a while and it just kinda... The puzzle mechanic seemed kinda flawed. If I remember correctly, it was that you could only have like one source of blood at the time. So if you like consumed blood and went like on your way and you find something you have to suck blood out of, but you already have blood, then you have to go find somewhere to dump that blood into to suck that blood out. And then a lot of collectibles are apparently linked to sucking blood out bodies. But again, if you already have blood in you, you can't do that. It just creates a very annoying system. So it kind of died on me really fast. I do need to go back to it, though. Give it another chance, but it didn't leave a good first impression. Let's all go! Deploy! Go, go, go! Woo! Move it, move it! Move it, move it. And she crashes. I can fly this baby in my sleep. Didn't she say something about this was like an auto flight pilot helicopter plane thing? Okay. Looks like they'll kill zones like on an oil platform or something, it looks like. So it's a type 2, it's undead. You know, is it just me, or have a lot of these giant Gigants been undead lately? Yeah, we have, I believe both Gyarados have Shine, so...
了解。
Watch it land! Waja waja. I guess they've never encountered one of these before. You know, they really have a very loose explanation for him being ending back on the plane now. I mean, it's not like the plane could just stop and hover in place during the whole process, you know. Goodbye, amigos. Adios, amigos. Though it never really explains why doesn't the pilot get pulled in? Why is it only them and the pilot? Like, you think the pilot would also get pulled in, and then the plane would crash or something? And it looks the same as usual. The dimensional thingy. Dimensional thingy. Let's see this dungeon. The last one was like a figure 8 or something, wasn't it? It was some weird pattern.
開始するわよ。
Now it's kind of a strange circle. Kind of reminds me like of a seed icon from like Dragon Quest or something with a little pointy ends of that. It's a strength seed. Give me power. See. So we are... So it doesn't look that far. But it depends on how much of a maze this is. Oh, there was one warning. There is a nice handful of wed enemies here. That's not really good. Storm coming. I might disappear any minute if Thunder goes crazy. You're consuming demon seeds for power. Well, Dragon Quest has all kinds of seed. You have, well, true, we do have those, one of the items literally was called seed, I believe. Did you read or hear about the Metroid Prime 4? No, I have not heard anything new about Metroid Prime 4. But, hopefully the storm don't get too bad for you, Padman. I usually don't tend to try and use any electronics during storms, so... if it gets too bad, don't feel obligated to stay, you know. I wouldn't want it to blow out your TV or something, you know. Can't see fall. What? They're introducing a fog of war concept here? Bullshit. Bullshit. You're a bit scared of the dark. Fighting gigant, like you're literally fighting giants, tall as skyscrapers, the little darkness. Oh shit! They pulled a Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, so I don't blame you if you have to leave, man. So don't risk it if it gets too bad. They pulled a Final Fantasy VII. Oh my goodness. Wow. Talk about fucked up. So that got fucking thrown into the flames too. GG. You know, somebody did a video on the guy who used to own Retro Studios. That guy has all kinds of controversy on him. As long as we watch our steps, be careful, and not accidentally massively screw up like the media did. Okay, let's see how this fog of war is working. Yeah, I mean, it lets us still see a step ahead of us, so it's not like completely that bad.
敵だよ。知事を。
Quality wasn't the way we liked. I don't know. And not Bandai. Well, I guess that ain't coming out anytime soon. Good thing the Switch ain't that old yet, eh? Okay, where are these again? Aqua. See that blood, shine. I always forget the freaking... I know I look at this like every damn time. Let's see. It was a neutral, right? Yeah. A lot of enemies seem to just be neutrals, so I guess I'll use the... Yeah, just wait. We'll see how much damage she does. Yeah, she'll be able to handle it. But yeah, I guess that's just on the chopping block with Final Fantasy VII. Weird. What has the Retro Studios even been doing now? I mean, they did the Donkey Kong games, and that's about it, really, now, right? Ooh. That wasn't good. Okay, they are undead, they are neutral. So, you had shine, you didn't have shine. Ooh. God damn it. Fire doing more damage than Horseshine was. See, transforming. Yeah, a lot of enemies are suddenly turning into very female humanoids. Wait. So now I got dead weight on me and you can't leave. Because... Yeah, see. Not available. So you can't screw. Actually, that even brings in the question of, maybe, I don't think I've ever interacted with the save point with a dead person. Okay, Aqua, good. So I don't really have anyone else to do actual undead, so. But if you want the goth goal, in the last arc, there were like weird goth bat women. So that's your cup of tea. The previous arcs enemies were more your cup of tea. This is gonna be in a strange S formation. Ugh. Come on, I got a dead party member here. Well, fire did good against the heavy, so I wouldn't see why it's gonna change. I need to get her to get shine next. She clearly has a lot better magical potential. Need to not run into these damn heavies. We're dragging this empty, or not empty, dragging this coffin behind us is heavy and making me hungry. I can't get rid of this disease of hunger. I am I cursed. I'm cursed to be hungry forever. I'm getting closer to it. I don't know why, like, how do you come up with this design? A humanoid woman with a snake for a head tail? I don't know, where does that come from? I've seen some pretty weird things on DeviantArt, but this is taking some cakes here. Oh, no, not what I meant. That's not good. They're gonna get infected the next round, so... Well, yeah, but what I was saying earlier, though... See, they technically, yeah, see, that was an actual thing they get from battle that's a seed, so... I really hope going to that save point thing revives people. Okay, you are ground neutral. Okay, now we need to be, like, super careful. Okay, good. Don't do that. I choose your giant freaky snake chick. What? Apparently Dan's into snake women. Oh well, I guess that's better than the weird jellyfish women. What is up with the sudden, like, all kinds of women monsters here? I get we're in a giant female cast of characters here right now, but... Can't remember if that's a heal or... That's not a lot of extra though. Careful, careful. The map is revealed. Sweet. It does revive. Yes, we found a way. Yeah, I don't think I ever brought any dead people to the save spots before, so that's good to know. Yeah, because it's like, yeah, kind of sucky situation, you know? Game figured it would have a resort of fan service to keep people interested. Well, that's what a lot of Japan games do. Okay. We don't have much evolution. What's HP at? You are still very low on your HP. But I would like her to get shine though. Where was it? Did she even have it? I thought she had the option on it. Conduct, Frost, Iron, Flame, Undead. She. Oh, there. Okay, she does have it there. So I need to equip the tool for this. I'd like to get that, but I don't have enough for it. So I think for you, I still want to increase your HP a little bit. It's just so damn low. I'm gonna take you up. That's a little bill. Okay, so let's boost her up. So 14. So none of those are gonna be useful. Protect an ally. You're a very fragile killer, so I don't see that being good. Could give her the Giga heal. So that I'd like to get eventually though. I guess I can go for the Giga heal and hope it does better. Okay. Now I think we need to be concerned with the defense a little more than the weapons, since we're probably going to be resorting to a lot of the magic. So we don't got too many points to put in. Let's see if she got anything better. Let's see, that's... Nope. That just improved the one she already had. Nope. I don't know about you all, but I always have problems getting little sleeple bugs in my eyes, man. It's working all those long hours in the factory, man, I tell you. It just grows like... Okay, well, let's see what will... Oh, wait. But before... we want to add... Check. You are probably going to be our main attack roll. And of course it's going to have the door blocked off. Of course.
さてどの手でいく？おりゃおりゃおりゃ。
Let's see what Shine does, since she does have a big old boost in magic. Oh, that's much better than the other goals, Shine. Way better. Okay. I know this is probably annoying here, but just in case we die, hopefully, so we don't have to redo that one fight. Time to see what their kill zone looks like. It looked like an oil factory, like how the icon on the map looked like, so... You know, it kind of disappoints me they didn't take an opportunity for one of these attempts to end up with them free-falling or something. And somehow the pilot didn't get taken again. Oh, delightfuls. Well, the last thing looked like some alien monster. Whoa, that's a really different shift in music. Now, the last arc got its own boss theme, so I take it that's what we're hearing now. It's like a weird Egyptian touch to it. Yeah, it looks like a oil factory though. You scare me a bit when you go into battle. Okay, so it got like board legs for arms, like an Egyptian mummified head, some kind of African mask on its hip, and then of course wings, and like, what the hell is this thing? I mean, it's not like it's a terrible song, but I don't know, it sounds pretty low-key from the big epicness of the other two. Ooh, that's a little too up and personal for my taste. Ugh. Yeah, that's the boss theme. Okay, so attack is probably not going to do anything, so probably not really worth doing any of it. Oh, I forgot to equip the Gigant. Damn it. Either thwart or lower its stats a bit. I don't know how the hell she missed. Weird alien skull thing. Where was the tomorrow? What? What the hell you think I'm playing tomorrow? I was gonna play Frank West and his boxers. I don't know, one guy hurt, so. Did he have a localized tremor on a second? Well, I don't know what floor that is, but it's not the ground. See, ha ha ha. What's so funny? Now this is probably gonna get really hard when its other body parts get involved. I figured renewal because you kept saying when it comes out, so it's out now. Play it. I don't know. What the game I'm talking about comes in the mail today, supposedly. So I don't know if that's what it is. Getting in the mail today, so unless Amazon screws up, which I can't do anything about that then. That's the only reason we won't be playing it tomorrow, is if Amazon didn't do it right. The game seems quite low damage and health in general. What, the ninja game, or are you talking about in heal? No bipod in. In the mall, your kind is the reason block and mortal stores are dying. Oh, in the mail. Yeah. Did I say mall? Hey, first things. I go to lots of stores. I go to pawn shops, Goodwill. I go places. If GameStop didn't want them all out of business, I'd have more places to go to. Also more dump stores. Let's see. Oh. Well. I think we got a problem. I think we have a really bad problem. GameStop ran them out of business only to fall. Pretty much. I mean, that seems to be a recurring thing that always happens. Somebody comes in, either runs them out of business or buys them up, and then they get too bloated and then they fucking sink. The last weekend we talked about some of the GameStop shit that's been going on. Because they'll post it by the end of this month. They'll post to get sold out of two companies that are bidding between them. Well, we got halfway. What's the percentage at? Oh, next one. So we just mid in time. But yeah, I mean, I go to a lot of stores, but you gotta keep in mind where I live. I mean, okay, what do we got here? We got obviously all the fast food. We got a Goodwill, a self-owned kind of Goodwill store, GameStop, Walmart. And that's pretty much it. Without going about 40-minute drive plus, that's all you're gonna find in my local area here. Like, we used to have like 5 pawn shops. Now we have 1. We used to have a game exchange. It went under. But to be fair, GameStop took over the spot they were in, so they got filled in by GameStop. Because prior, we didn't have actually a GameStop. Ooh, excuse me. We didn't have a GameStop here, oddly enough. I didn't get to experience the, well, quote-unquote, good years of GameStop. Because the closest GameStop back then to me was at a mall that was like an hour away from me. So, I talk about like the PS1 days of GameStop. And man, that's actually where my copy of Gigant came from, was a GameStop at that mall. I think it was like for $29 now, but Gigant's worth like $200 now. Okay, well, this build, we need to get this to do massive damage, so I need to swap it to the Shine. I still think it's weird. She gets eaten by a shark, and it's just... It's like really strange. What's up with the arm piece anyway? She's supposed to be the magic user. Ooh, closer. Oh, so close. So close. So close. Okay, I'm gonna be safe. I'm not. Ooh, very close. I don't need the screwing up. Oh my goodness, look how close it is. Come on. Oh my gosh, she almost died. See how easy it is at times for the boss to just fucking completely ass rape someone's fucking face in this, man? Like, one time it'd be like, oh look, they took 4 damage. Next time's like, oh, overkill. Well, shit. Okay, well, I think it's pretty much screwed this time. Ow. No. Don't kill her. Bam. Yeah, the only complaint I have about the music thing is you have to... I didn't realize it until near the end of the last arc because I never really bothered, but you can hit down and change what of your move types or the attack you're doing. So, like, I wanted to do Shine, so I had to hit down and then start using the button Shine is associated with. But it doesn't give you any real moment to set that up. It just starts and you kind of have to do it on the fly. So that's why at the beginning I messed up. Because I was like, oh, down and Shine. Well, aside from our tank being horribly mortared at the beginning of that didn't go too bad. Why fight at an oil wig, though? Isn't that dangerous? Well, pretty much. You died at the beginning. It's amazing an archer and a magic user went through the majority of that by themselves. Yeah, I would imagine they're hungry.